it upside down again? I really got to get better at. Let me see. Is this upside down? Anywho, I think it is. Greetings, everybody. This is going to be our happy hour Friday reading. So, I think it is in reverse. I just want to see something. Is it upside down? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. Should be able to see it now. I guess we should be able to. We should be good now. Okay. All right, we should be good. I should be able to see what I see it how I see it, the angle. Okay, so we're good. So if you guys want to know where you guys are at on the list, check your names in the description box. It will be in the exact order as I received your payments. Anybody that submitted a payment yesterday after 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, your name will be on next Friday's list, okay? So that's that, okay? You want to know where you're at on the list in the exact order, names in the description. I am not taking any more submissions. It should say on the thumbnail of this video, submissions are closed. This is not a, general live free question, free for all. So I don't like to be distracted while I'm doing these readings. But if you guys have a question, where am I out on the list? Or you forgot a question, something, in that effect, that's fine. But asking questions like, is he coming back and all this stuff, even though you're not on the list, I just have to ignore it. Sometimes I'll let you guys know this isn't a general reading or a free reading. It's a pre-submitted reading, pre-payment submitted reading that I do every Friday. My one question readings are typically $20 on my website, but every Friday, instead of $20 per question, I do $7.77. So $7.77, and I feel like that's way more cheaper than half price if you ask me. But yeah, so that's what we do. That's why it's called Happy Hour Friday. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the reading. First person that I do have on my list is Keon. It's 310. Okay. All right, well, let's get it. What's up, Bianca? How you doing? Greetings. Greetings and greetings. Alright, so you want to know what is the future connection with this person. Alright, well, let's look at what Spirit wants you to know as far as that, like what the future holds with this connection with this person. What do you want her to know? Well, I'll just say this. You have to take into consideration this person doesn't want to be in a relationship right now. Okay. This person said they have romantic feelings for you, but they're telling you that they don't want to be in a relationship. Number one, of course, honor that. Number two, honor yourself. I understand you want to know what the future is of the situation. Just to, save your heart, protect your heart from any further investing and opening your heart and creating that tie to someone with the hopes of, okay, well, maybe we'll be together, or I don't know, we both have feelings, but he's not ready. You got to honor where that person's at, but you also got to honor where you're at within yourself. Do not completely put yourself in this shithole, excuse my language, not shithole, in this space of stagnation and, you know, just tying your heart to a situation or a person when there's no guarantee of this person's future. It kind of sounds like, to me, and I'm gonna be honest, they say that they have feelings for you and all of that, but they're not ready to be in a relationship. It's kind of like putting you on hold or putting you in that waiting period, if you know what I mean. So just use your discernment with that. With anything, if this person is meant for you, I believe that spirit will bring it together. If it's definitely meant for you, it's not going to pass you by. If it's not, don't sit in that energy of anticipating and waiting to see if it's ever going to be something. Always detach regardless. Like I said, if it's meant to be, you're not going to lose anything by detaching from it. Okay. So you have the moon and you have the chariot. So the moon is telling you to pay attention to your intuition. There will be some type of revelation that you get. It says, listen to your intuition, pay attention to the signs from the divine. Unnecessary worry, let go of your fears, revelations that will make everything clear. So if you're like worried about this, how is this going to happen? Is this where we're going to come together? Or even if it's just a small fear or worry, don't allow yourself to feed into that too much, because it's like you can miss the signs, the clarity that you could be getting. I feel like the future, the near future at least, I feel like spirit is going to guide you or lead you to someone or something in your past. Whether that be to reconcile something with someone in your past, you know, as to come together and heal the past, to be together, or to come together to release and let go so that you can move forward. Okay. So there is a lot of desire, to the point where I feel like there's a devotion to someone or something, or willing to sacrifice some part of yourself. I feel like whatever this is going to lead you to some type of release that needs to happen. I feel like there's something attached to a past relationship that's playing out in the now, or a collective of past connections is playing out in the now, or something in your like childhood or something like that that's playing a role in your romantic relationships and how you relate to partners. Once you release yourself from that, you're going to see a positive outcome for you in love. Spirit's not revealing to me whether this person is going to be the one that you be with, or if you guys are ever going to take it to that level. Right now, I feel like strongly, I'm going to say it again. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I would say it again. It's like heavy on my heart. Do not put all of your eggs into this one basket, because what you told me, and this is what you told me, I'm just going off of what you shared in your note. This person says that they are interested in you, but they are not, they don't want to be in a relationship right now. To me, that's like, I like you, but I want you to hang around type of energy, or wait for me, or just kind of put you to the side. Or if there's something else going on, not saying that this has to be, but let's say that they are getting the benefits of you in some type of way, or they're getting some type of emotional, energy from you, some type of sexual energy, let's say, or you guys are actually having sex or something like that, but they're telling you, yeah, I'm feeling you and stuff like that, but I'm not in the place to be in a relationship. That's stringing you along. And you got to honor yourself more than that. Regardless if you're having sex with this person or not, you got to honor yourself too. Okay? In that. So it's okay to have like the desire for that, but don't feed in it to an extent to where you feel stuck or you're wondering and waiting if this is ever going to come to pass. Okay. All right. Probably not the most light and fluffy thing ever. But I gotta honor what spirit is showing me and telling me. I hope that that brings you some sort of clarity, or that it steers you in the right direction, even if, you know, this message you take it is like, fuck this bitch, I don't care, I don't want to hear it, oh, okay, whatever, she's wrong. Whatever, I hope that it leads you to where you need to be within yourself, whatever that may be. Okay. All right. So, okay, I'm going to move on to the next person. Okay, let's see, Miss Bianca. We don't need no incense sage right now. Okay, Miss Bianca. Does this person disrespect and resent you when she's... Or why does this person disrespect you and resent you when she's around your siblings? No bueno. That's a form of abuse. I don't like that at all. One Spirit, why is this person disrespectful like this towards my girl Bianca? Because I don't like it. Not at all. Why is she acting like that? What's her problem here towards Miss Bianca? It's abuse. It's narcissism too, I'll tell you that. Yeah, you have Justice, you have the Two of Swords, and you have the Ten of Wands. So, I feel like this person they lack integrity. This isn't like an honest, honorable person. I also feel like Spirit is kind of showing you something with this too. She might like, how do I say it? She might like make you question yourself a lot, like make you doubt your own thoughts, your own feelings, or something like that. Like gaslight you. That's what I'm getting. Gaslighting. And I feel like Spirit's kind of using that to strengthen your trust within yourself and what you feel and what you know. It might have been something that's always been there, but maybe you kind of, you know, turned a blind eye to it, not wanting to see it as it is. But I feel like this is to strengthen you more so than anything, and not to look at yourself as like, cast it out. Greetings, Caitlin. So it's not for you to see this as like, okay, well, there must be something wrong with me. I'm the odd one out and all of that. I feel like it's to strengthen you, to balance out some things in your life that are not of your highest good. And I feel like it might be also teaching you boundaries with this person too. This person may have issues, like they might have mental issues. They might be a little unstable. That's what I'm getting. But I feel like this person is, they have some narcissistic ways, whether she's an actual narcissist or not. You try to call me? Oh, I didn't get it because it's on Do Not Disturb. But she lacks integrity, and I feel like she does it to demean you, to make you feel like something's wrong with you. It's kind of like to I don't know. I'm getting like a scenario where she tries to pin people against you or your siblings against you. And that's something to strengthen you. Like, take yourself out of the scenario and the situation as let's say, as a circumstance or as an event, and look at it as an energy thing. But I feel like it's more so for you. Oh, you were texting me. Okay. I didn't get it. I can't get it because I got the Do Not Disturb on. But that's what I'm getting. So, see it for what it is. Like, okay, this person has issues. Don't necessarily look at it from, like, taking it too personal. Like, okay, she's doing it against me. Yes, she is doing it towards you. But look at what it's showing you, what it's revealing to you. All right, later. Peace. Yeah. Look at what is showing you about yourself, or maybe things that, um, the type of boundaries you need, not to take it personal. And sometimes you got to see that some people are not, in their right state of mind and stuff like that, either to have compassion or just to understand what type of people you're dealing with. That's always a good thing too. Like, okay, you're that type of person. Okay, I know it teaches you that. And I'm not telling you something that that spirit is not, growing me through, and has grown me through. Like, it comes with that, but it's a part of building up your spiritual strength and just building your strength up and your character as well. Because if you really look at it, it's like, do I really respect this person? Really? Like, are they somebody that I should care about how they really feel, or what they really think, and what they have to say about me? No, probably not. Because if she was an honorable person, she wouldn't be acting like this towards me. So, do I really care about what she has to say? No. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting. And it sucks because of who it is. And trust me, I get that too. I understand that too. And it sucks because it's that person should be, they should be in a place of care and love for you, unconditional love, and they're not in that place. So it does hurt in that way, but kind of you got to separate shit. And my sister taught me that you got to separate the energy from the person, or the spirit from the person, and don't get too caught up in that. Like, oh, this is my so and so, or this is so and so. So why are they doing this to me? Like, separate that and look at their spirit. By your fruits you will know them. That's what the Bible says. Hey, that's what it say. But yeah, it takes definitely takes compassion for yourself, and also with those people too. It does require that. So I hope that helped you. No problem. You're welcome. Yeah, I don't remember the verse off top, but it says something along the lines, by their fruits you will know them. So by their spirit, by their character, by their integrity, you will know what type of person they are. Okay? Not what they show you, not what their titles are, not how they look, how they dress. Oh, this is my parent, this is my grandma, this is my uncle. Like, separate all of that. Who are they? By their fruits. All right. Hope that helped you. Let's tap into Miss Rose. We're at 1750. Okay. All right, Miss Rose. I know, I understand. All right, well, let's see what was going on. And I will say this before I even get into it. Spirit has been like, girl, you don't need them cards. Stop trying to use them training wheels, girl. I love the cards because they are like a navigation system, and I like illustrations. I'm a visual person, so. But when stuff like that happens, just know that they were removed out of your life. It was probably time's up with that connection, and it does hurt. I understand. But let's see what you need to know. Got quite a bit of cards. 7 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. Yeah. Sometimes the 7 of Wands to me is like a battle, or, fighting against something, or persevering through something. But I also feel like at times it's a protection card. So I feel like because you have the 7 of Wands and you also have the 7 of Swords, these two sevens, I feel like they relate to one another. And 7 is a divine number for me too. It's also the crown chakra. The 7th chakra is the crown chakra, which is our highest awareness and our connection to spirit. I feel like this was a protection from something. I feel like this is meant to bring you some type of peace. The type of impression that I get from this is like maybe this connection wasn't as healthy as you would have liked, or I will say this. I feel like once you've made peace with the separation from this friend, you know, this friendship, her leaving your life, once you make peace with that, you'll start to understand, or you'll see why spirit removed it. If you don't already, you know, get that already, you're going to be able to see why that person was removed. This person may have not been all the way a good friend, um, and whatever the way that might be. With the Queen of Pentacles is usually in her light attributes. She's a, you know, giving person, compassionate, generous, you know, stable, loyal person. So it could be that that was the initial connection where you both were, you know, reliable towards each other, generous, you know, it was a stable friendship, or one of you operates in that type of energy or that dynamic. So I feel like what's happening is spirit is removing this person out of your life so that new energies can come in. With the Page of Cups, it says sensitive, open-hearted, inexperienced, moody messages regarding relationships, new emotional experiences, a romantic encounter, social invitations or events, and heightened psychic abilities. So new emotional experiences stood out to me. When something is removed out of your life, something will come in and replace it. Something that's better suited for you. So I feel like yes, it's a painful thing that this friend ghosted you and walked out of your life, but I feel like spirit's not even saying why she did that. I feel like spirit did this. Like, let me read the Seven of Swords. I'm guided to read it. It says, a loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions, material loss. Make sure you're being honest with yourself. Embarrassing secrets. Spirit, if I'm wrong, correct me. The strongest thing that I'm getting from this is that sometimes people remove themselves out of your life because they're being convicted to. If this person was not really a good friend to you, or let's say she was talking about you behind your back or something like that, or she was like being fake to your face and really, you know, let's say she was jealous of you behind your back. If she felt convicted to be real with herself, she might have felt like, okay, well, that's wrong, kind of embarrassed or ashamed at the fact that she behaved the way that she did. And instead of being 100 or coming to you, she removed herself. So in essence, spirit did the job still. You know, in order to be convicted, it's got to be something in our spirit that's like, okay, something is off or something's wrong with me. Not necessarily wrong, I don't like saying that there's something wrong with me, but like there's something that's out of order within me. And this person, I feel like, may have felt that and left. So even whatever the outcome is, it was for your greater good and your highest good. I really feel like spirit was protecting you from this. I don't really feel like this friendship was of your highest good, whether to begin with or it became something that was not of your highest good. So um, ask spirit to reveal to you why she was removed. Like, ask spirit, universe, whatever, reveal to me the truth of why this person was removed out of my life. And I feel like once that happens, you'll be able to find peace with the separation, or peace with why this friendship, why she left out of your life. And I hope that you're not beating yourself up for it and looking at yourself like you did something wrong or was, you know, don't look at it in that way. But I really do feel like this was for your greater good. Okay? All right. So I hope that that helped you, Miss Rose, and gave you some clarity. Okay. All right. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay. Nita. 25. Okay, Renita, your question was, do I hold on or is like let go? That's been the theme for my week. That's been my theme this entire week is letting go and surrender, the art of letting go. Like Spirit's really been like getting in my ass about that. So I will say this before I pull cards, before I even pull anything. You don't hold on to nothing. We don't own nothing. Nothing is ours at the end of the day. The truth is, we think that we have control over things that we really don't have control over. So let's say concerning like outside situation or person rather. We don't own them, we don't control them. So the good thing about it is if we let it go, if it's ours, it will come to pass. If it's not meant for us to be together or come together or have something, it won't happen. And something else that is more aligned with you and better suited and tailored for you will come to you. So with that, Spirit's been teaching me, let go anyway. That's basically what that is just complete surrender to. Doesn't mean that you shouldn't have that desire for them to come, step forward, or that you shouldn't have a desire to want something to be. It just means that you're surrendering that desire to whatever you believe in. If it's God, if it's the universe, if it's whatever, that I'm going to surrender this thing. Like, yes, this is something I do want, but if it's not for me, I have enough faith to believe and know and trust that something better will come and take its place if it's not that. Easier said than done. One of the reasons why we need to let go is because it can be very stressful trying to figure out, if this is going to happen, is that going to happen? We can only ask that question so much. So again, I feel like what Spirit is saying is for you to let go, meaning to surrender to it. Like completely surrender and let go. And that will give you a peace of mind. Anytime something is taken away from your peace, you need to let it go anyway. Whether it's permanently or temporarily, you gotta let it go. So let's see what Divine Spirit is going to say in relation to that. Okay. Same cards from the last reading. That's interesting. Reshuffle. If they come out again, I will know. Thank you. The Sun. Yes, you should let go, but I feel like not in a pessimistic type of place. So you have the Sun, you have the Dreamer, which is the Fool, you have the Ace of Wands, you have the Eight of Wands. The Sun is definitely a yes card for me. The aces, any ace for me is definitely a yes card. I usually say that my majors are my yeses, so I'm going to count the Fool in that. The Eight of Wands can be like a yes or no. It's kind of like a neutral card for me, but I'm going to say yes. But it's like not with that. It's not like a negative energy let go, if that makes sense. So the Sun is a card of new beginnings, new energy, revelation, clarity after a dark period. So I feel like once you do let go, you're going to get some type of clarity. I feel like there is going to be peace in this. It's also going to like help you move forward energetically, because in a way it feels like your energy is kind of stagnant connected to this, or it's kind of been holding you hostage a little bit. So the Ace of Wands, it's also a card of opportunity, new energy, new vitality. I feel like this energy does require you to be courageous in a sense and kind of be in that childlike state. Interestingly, the Sun card in this deck does not, yeah, it does. I didn't see that. My bad. There is a little kid in the back. Because usually the Sun card has a baby or a child in it. So there's a child in the back. There's a little boy here in the Ace of Wands. The Fool is a young person. So I feel like it requires you to tap into that inner childlike essence and just trust, energy of trust. Then you have the Dreamer, which is the Fool. It says a new start. Trust yourself. Push your fears aside and take a leap of faith. And then you have the Eight of Wands. It says too much going on. Stress caused by many positive opportunities. So it could be like you can foresee, or you can like kind of grasp all the good things that could happen and that could come, or you're overwhelmed by different things that are also in front of you too at the same time. Like, okay, well, this could happen or that could happen. If it's not connected to this person, other things in your life, you can also see good happening, but you're so overwhelmed by all of this. It says unexpected events or rapid changes, the ability to multitask, business, and travel. So I feel like Spirit wants you to focus on a task, focus on something, and I really feel like it has something to do with your career. The Sun card, it says a time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities. The word opportunities came out 3 times. And this card, and this card. Plans that work out perfectly, gratitude to the divine. Ace of Wands says, an amazing opportunity, be bold, courageous, optimistic. Now is the time to take action, do what you're passionate about. Spirit wants you to focus on your passions right now, not so much with this. Like, this is maybe holding you back from something that Spirit is wanting you to focus on, which I feel like is connected to your career or something like that. But that could be anything that you're passionate about. It's something that Spirit is wanting you to focus on right now, rather than this. So this is like graciously letting this go, not in like, oh, F this, oh, F this person, F everything altogether. It's just saying, okay, I'm just surrendering it, putting it to the side, Spirit, giving it to you. Okay, where do you want me to go right now? Where is my passions leading me? Where am I being guided at this time? And I would look up Archangel Metatron because he came up 3 times, and 3 of these cards are Archangel Metatron. So you might want to look him up if that resonates with you, or if that sticks out to you. But that's what I'm getting. Yes, I just finished your reading. You probably just missed it. You can go back at, it is 25 minutes and 7 seconds was your timestamp. But I just finished your reading. So I hope that resonated with you. And as always, much love. Hope you have a blessed weekend. All right, and I'm going to move on to Miss Jessica. Oh, you've been here? Okay. All right, then you heard it. 33 minutes. You're welcome. Okay, Miss Jessica. All right, let's see. The house that you want to move in. And thank you by the candles again. It smells so good. I love these. I have one burning right now. I don't know if you can see it. It's this one right here. It's one of your candles. I think it's the Egyptian one, if I'm not mistaken. And I love it. It smells so amazing. All right. So Jessica, my Spirit, thank you for your love and guidance. So you have 6 of Pentacles. You have the Knight of, what is this, Cups? Yeah, Mr. Knight of Cups, 2 of Cups, and the 4 of Pentacles. So there is something positive, I feel like, that will come out of this, like something being gifted to you. If you look at all the cards, with the exception of the 4 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles is like they're all receiving something from this woman. This woman in the wheelchair, she has a bag of coins and she's tipping these different people. She's generously giving back. So, yeah, and I feel like also too with the Knight of Cups, that's some type of offer from the heart. The Two of Cups, there's some type of exchange. So what's funny is that it's like when you give up something, you receive. So I don't know how that's going to resonate with you. You gotta, only you personally know what this is. But it's like when you give something back, you receive something back. I'm getting an exchange. The Four of Pentacles is that card of holding on to something. But I feel like it could be a perception of something. Like, let's say, for instance, the equal give and take. It could be a perception that if I do this, then I'll receive this. Or if I don't, then I won't get something back. Or I should get something back because I give a lot. Or it could be that Spirit is trying to show you that if you've been giving generously and freely with your heart, why wouldn't you believe that I could bless you and give you something back? You know what I mean? It's something with give and take that's tied into this, but it does seem like there's something being gifted to you. So I'm going to read the Six of Pentacles. It says, the good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of abundance. Borrowing wisely and paying off a debt. Sharing your wealth with others less fortunate. Then you have the Knight of Cups, which talks more about romantic energies, but I'm going to skip all the romantic stuff. The last part, it says, a lack of balance in a relationship, situations or topics that make your heart flutter, a love of art or poetry. So I feel it's more so balance in the relationship with your materials. So do you have a lack mentality, or are you in a place that you believe that you can receive and have what it is that you want? It's tied into that. The Two of Cups, it's also more of a romantic energy as well, but the part that resonates, I feel like, with this is exchanging gifts, forgiveness, and the ending of challenges. Then the Four of Pentacles says managing your resources wisely, extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions, smart business decisions, seeing things as black or white, and being charitable. So I feel like it's your relationship with money and material things and how you see it, how you see yourself, how you receive. Something with that I feel like Spirit's bringing to your attention, but it does seem like there's something being gifted to you, I feel like. So I hope that answers your question. Okay, so your second question was about how does this person feel at the fact that they're no longer able to see your profile anymore. How do they feel about that? Well, obviously they feel restricted, but I heard restricted. I don't know why I heard causing them to listen. I don't know. Let's see. Wow. You have three major arcana cards. You have the Chariot, you have the World, and you have the Lovers. Interesting. So I feel like what they are feeling, the Chariot is really the only emotional card out of these others. The other ones are more, they're not really based off of emotions. The Chariot is ruled by the sign of Cancer, which is a water sign. So I feel like this person maybe looking at their priorities in the direction of this, like, I feel like now they're really considering which path to take when it comes to this, whether or not they're going to move towards you or move away from you. It's kind of posing that that question, and I feel like it's something from the divine. Like, I feel like you were guided to do what you did. With all of these major arcana cards, it's like this is something important or significant to the situation. The World card is that there is a there is like spirit telling you that you did the right thing. So if you're questioning yourself, or you're wondering if you did something bad, or did you mess an opportunity up or something like that, no, I feel like spirit's actually congratulating you. You closed out a cycle in some way. So it could have been a pattern that was being played out, and spirit like just told you to cut the shit, and I feel like you honored that. You honored yourself. The Lover's card is also a card of choices and decisions. I feel like this person is really tapping into their heart and how they really feel with this. Are they going to, again, are they going to move towards this, or are they going to move away from it? They really need to make that true decision, because I don't feel like this person was completely out of the connection. So they really need to be honest with themselves, and I feel like that's what they're feeling right now. So the Chariot card, it says rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, public recognition. And then the World says a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment. Freedom to do whatever you want, be proud of yourself. The Lover's card, it says embrace true love and deep intimate friendships, make choices from the heart, vibrant health or recovery from an illness. So yeah, this person is being put in a position to make a decision about this connection with their heart, intact. There is some type of healing involved with the Archangel Raphael being here in this card, but you did the right thing. You did the right thing. Just to let you know, just so you know. So hopefully that resonated with you. And I am going to move on to the next person, which is Miss Naya. We're at 4205. Okay. Miss Naya. Okay. Does this male friend have any ulterior motives in referring me to a room that is for rent in the house that he stays in? Is there any ulterior motives, or is he completely 100? Whoa. Three of Swords. That card flew out. You hear me? The ego, the devil. Balance, temperance, the Emperor, the Magician, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Spirit. You definitely don't trust this person, and I feel like it's stemming from something that you experience, or it's a fear. With the Three of Swords. With the Knight of Pentacles here, the Knight is the most loyal person in the tarot, to me at least. Most honest person. So I feel Spirit is saying, yes, be mindful and you know, be careful in your actions, but Spirit is saying to pay attention to the person and what they're showing you. Pay attention to their character. And I feel like you can discern whether someone is full of it or not. I'm not saying that this person has any motives as far as like harming you, stealing from you, trying to get at you, you know, romantically. I don't see that. So I'm going to read the cards, and maybe this will like spark something for you. So usually I would say yes, because I have all these major arcana cards, but I'm not feeling that. I'm going to clarify this just to make sure that I'm discerning this right. But the Three of Swords, it says great sadness that will heal from time, let go of the past, personal growth that comes from challenges, healing misunderstandings, being there for those in need. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles, which says loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive, plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. Pay attention to the details. Wait for perfect timing. A guardian angel or someone who watches over you. Okay, so you have the ego card, which is the devil card in this deck, and it says the illusion of being trapped. Accept responsibility for your situation and then make choices that support your path to happiness, addictions, or unhealthy habits. Then the balance, which is the temperance card. It says blending the ideas of others with your own. Can't see because the lighting. Your own to create something extraordinary, successful, compromise, the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. The Emperor, logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation. Accept a leadership role, structure, and discipline. The Magician, it says magic is alive in your life. What you need to be successful will manifest if you believe. You can do it. Okay. So the Nine of Wands. I don't feel like this person has ulterior motives. Protect what you have created. Be prepared. Never give up. Ask your angels for help. Environmental activism and animal rights. Okay, so obviously I feel like you are protected and you are doing necessary things, but I feel like the Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior card. This is due to maybe past experiences, whether it's something you've personally experienced with someone around you or something you've, just something in it. And I feel like use your discernment. If you feel like something is off, honor that. But just check to see if it's like fear feeding out of it, because I feel like it's a little bit of fear. Ask your spiritual team to show you if this is meant for you or not. If it's not meant for me, block it, spirit. You know what I mean? If this person has, some other motives or something like that does not serve me, block it. Block this person. You know what I mean? Just set that. And spirit will do that for you. Your angels and all of that, they will do that. It's happened a lot of times. Whenever I say, spirit, if this is something that I need to stay away from, protect me from it. If I'm not supposed to do this, if I'm not supposed to sign on for this, if I'm not supposed to go here, let me know. And something usually happens and I'm like, okay, that's a sign that I shouldn't. So just ask for that, that confirmation. Okay. Let's see. Does this person feel any remorse about what she's done to you and your mother? And wants to help you, or is she just being nosy? Let's see. What's her intention? Spirit, thank you. Two of Wands. I'm hearing it doesn't matter what her intentions are, what she feels, and not that it's like, forget it, it doesn't matter, like, as far as like sweeping under the rug or your feelings are not valid or her actions, she shouldn't be held accountable. But I feel like what Spirit is saying with this is like not to give your power to the situation or this person as far as that goes. There is some type of opportunity for healing with this, but I feel like it's more so of an individual choice than anything. Like, I feel like Spirit may be calling you to be the bigger person. And it doesn't mean that you have to make amends or anything like that, or try to build a relationship unless that's something you really feel called to do. I feel like it's more so of like just being at peace and just letting whatever it was not affect you in that way. Like, recognize it and see it for what it is, but not hold yourself hostage towards that. Her behavior, the things that she's done, give yourself that peace. So you have the Two of Wands and the Three of Swords. So it says taking the next steps, bold and ambitious choices, partnering with others who share your dreams, expanding your plans, continue to move forward. So it's like focus on those that actually align with you. Anybody or anything that doesn't serve you, is kind of like you got to look past them and kind of see them as not in alignment with you, and therefore you shouldn't be, you know, aligning your energy with that, because it doesn't match anyway. With the Three of Swords, it says great sadness that will heal with time. Let go of the past. Personal growth that comes from challenges. Healing misunderstandings and being there for those in need. So it can also be that, you know, sometimes when Spirit puts us through certain challenges and obstacles, definitely when it's involving other people, what will happen is that it's for your highest good to show you something about yourself and strengthen your own self and your own character. Also help you to discern what types of people and type of energies you're dealing with and how to handle that accordingly. Whether, you know, it's the proper boundaries, whether it's not allowing yourself to get tied up and caught up in those people's energy, not giving them your power, knowing when people do certain things maybe just to feed off of you, whether they want attention, whether they're miserable and they want everybody else to be miserable, or they're working, you know, in some type of spirit that is, you know, against you, because it's not really about the people. Whether this person you're asking about, your family member, she might even be wounded herself with the Three of Swords. She might actually need some type of healing or help. You know, only wounded people do things to hurt people. And sometimes people are, even in our woundedness, we can be receptible to spirits and energies that feed off of that pain and will use them to hurt other people. So you just got to be mindful of what you're dealing with. Don't take it personal and look at the person from a personal scope, but look at them from their, you know, through their character or through their spirit, through their energies. You got to like look at all of that. Don't just, oh, you know, this is my family member, so, you know, I'm just going to get all caught up in that. Like, no, it's the spirit, it's the energy. Like, what type of person are they? So you kind of have to have compassion, too, at the same time, because I do feel like she's wounded. But I feel like spirit wants you to look beyond past what you're seeing or this person's behavior. Is kind of like move on past it, if that makes sense. Not to say that you shouldn't feel what you feel, but don't give it power. Don't give this person power. So that is being I feel like the bigger person, because people be like, the bigger person be like, oh, I gotta apologize to this person and I gotta do this. Like, no, sometimes it's just making peace with something and like, okay, cool, I'm good off that. I'm not going to dwell on this. I'm good. You know, sometimes that's what being the bigger person is. Okay. So let's move on to the next person, which is Miss Chloe. Let's see, where we at? Is this a 53? Yeah, 53. Okay. Okay. I feel guided to use, how do they feel about me? Cards, I think. Let me see. Oh. If I can get to them. My cards is trying to fall off the table. No, we don't need that. We don't need the cards shaking the table like K. Michelle. Or, not K. Michelle. What is her name? Cardi Red, I think her name is. Or Carly Red, whatever her name is. Okay. Let's see. How does this person in question that Chloe is asking about, how do they truly feel about her at this time? What are their feelings at this point? What are their feelings? I feel like you will judge me if I show you the real me, and I feel nothing for them. So I don't know if there's another person involved, or you are questioning whether this person is like invested or involved or interested in somebody else. So this person feels like if you really knew who they were, what they're about, or they just feel like there's some things about them that's flawed, that you would be like turned off by them, or you wouldn't be as interested in them. And it could just be this person's being really hard on himself, I feel like, you know. So you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So how this person feels is like, it could be something within them, like when it comes to their ideal of like a committed relationship and stability. It may stem from childhood, and I feel like this person is being challenged to walk away from something like that, like their structures or something that they were taught what, you know, commitments and relationships were about. This person, I feel like, is also, they're trying to see the bigger picture within themselves, like what they really want. So I feel like they may not be in the place to be focused on a relationship, but at the same time they are kind of looking at relationships, but it's in a place of, I feel like, soul searching. So I'm gonna read the Eight of Cups. It says, the need to move on, seek more from life than what you are experiencing, a spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities, leaving home. So yeah, it's kind of like they're departing from some type of, maybe they were taught something that was off. They're struggling to believe in something when it comes to love and relationships. It could be, you know, what they've seen as a child when it comes to family and, you know, partnerships and stuff like that. But they're like moving away from something when it comes to a structure and commitments and relationships. You're welcome, Naya. I hope that helped you. But I feel like they're trying to really figure out what it is that they really want out of life, period. But I feel like as far as relationships goes as well, they're also soul searching within themselves about that. So they could be changing their priorities when it comes to love and relationships and how they've been going about it and things like that. So that's currently how they're feeling. Okay, let's see. Your second question's, any messages that he's been trying to send you in the 5D? Let's see. I'm going to use my purple cards. Why are they? Hold on, what is it? Okay. Alright. Chloe's person in question. What messages have they been trying to send her in the 5D? What messages? What has this person been trying to relate to her in spirit that she's not seeing? Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, this person feels like they've been wearing a mask. Remember how I was saying that this person may feel like you'll judge them if you were to see the real them. You have, it's all a big ass front. Masks, games, facade, and illusions. And then you have, I don't feel good enough for you. And then you have, God has been dealing with me when it comes to you. So I feel like they've been thinking a lot about maybe their actions, their behavior, being honest, being truthful about things with themselves and with others. This person may feel pressured to really be their authentic self, be vulnerable, be honest with self, be honest with others. When it comes to you, that's something that I feel like they're really feeling the pressure of. For whatever reason, this person doesn't feel like you will accept them or embrace them if you were to see the truth of who they are, because I feel like this person projects what they feel like other people want to see, and it could be this person is trying to find their truth of who they are too. The Eight of Cups is someone that's seeking to find their own happiness, their own fulfillment, And I feel like maybe this person was restricted to that because of something within their surroundings, their environment, or their home, their upbringing. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from that. What they want to tell you, how they feel. Okay, so hope that helps you. Okay, Sharna. Let me see. We are at 60 minutes. I think so. I think that says 60. Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay, Miss Sharna, why does this person keep coming back in your life? Why is this person coming back into your life? Why does it keep coming back? I heard boundaries. I heard boundaries. Something for you to pay attention to, and I'm going to pull cards, but this is just coming to me intuitively. Something that you may not be taking notice of, like something about the situation or the connection that you might be overlooking, and that's why this person keeps coming back, because it's something that's not being completely addressed, settled, or understood. Let's see. Why is this person keep coming back, Divine Spirit? Yes. Spirit didn't raise no fools. Okay? We're not fools over here. Spirit, we do have the Fool card, which is the Dreamer card, but it's not saying that you're a fool. But it is saying with the Fool card, this is a card of freedom and new beginnings, leaps of faith, trust, a journey. Then you have the Seven of Pentacles, seeds being planted, investments. So you have, you know, perhaps been very patient with this person in the past. You did invest a lot into this connection. Then you have the Awakening card, which is the Hangman card in this deck. So I do feel like there's something that Spirit is wanting you to look at from a different perspective. Like, take your time. Excuse me. Take your time. Take a step back. Reflect. Meditate. So I'm going to read the messages off of the cards. Okay, so the Dreamer says, a new start. Trust yourself. Push your fears aside and take a leap of faith. Then you have the Seven of Pentacles, seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future. The need for patience, a time for resting and planning for the future, unnecessary worry, awakening, a temporary pause for reflection and insight, an awakening where you see things in a whole, can't see that, a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness, charitable actions. So he's like hanging from the tree. In his satchel, he's hanging upside down, and it's like these cards flying out. There's a key, there's a bird feather, a white feather falling out. So he has some tarot cards, a coin, a key, a feather coming out of his little, little bag. So I feel like what Spirit is saying, and ironically, you have Archangel Chamuel in the back of the tree while this young boy is hanging from it. You have divine assistance and divine help. And I feel like Archangel Chamuel, he's the angel of relationships and stuff like that, and connections as well. I feel like you're being guided and enlightened in some type of way when it comes to this connection, but just relationships, period. And that you didn't miss out and you didn't lose anything, because you planted the right seeds. It just may be that whether it's meant to be with this person or not, your seeds that you planted are not in vain. There is something that is coming together for you. And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to be aware of where you're at in your journey, in your period, in your season right now. Where are you at? And this is a time of temporary pause for a reason, so that you can reflect. So this person is coming back, I feel like, for you to get spiritual understanding of where you're at, maybe where you want to be, because I just noticed this is crazy. In the back of this, behind this tree, there's a road and it's split in two. So this is like leading you to a new path, but I feel like until you see what it is that's being presented and you understand where you're at with yourself on your journey, maybe in your journey with love, I feel like you're going to be able to free yourself from this cycle, because that's really what it is. It's a cycle. And this person may have felt like you've invested a lot and they've invested a lot. So naturally, you're gonna try and see, what's going on and what's up. Is there still an opportunity? Is there still a chance? But the biggest thing that I feel like is that Spirit is saying that you can free yourself out of this. It's just understanding and paying attention to what Spirit's showing you. This angel is not helping this boy because he's hasn't really asked, I feel like. So let's say, for instance, your angels are here, they're on standby, they got your back, but you're not utilizing their assistance to help you. Even in the background of the Fool card, Archangel Raphael, or is this Metatron? It's Metatron, okay. So Archangel Metatron is in the back watching the Fool, guiding him. He's allowing him to move and walk, because we can't, Spirit is not going to interfere with our free will. Especially when we feel like we got it, like, oh, I got this, or we don't even know that we're just walking blindly. But until we ask, we'll be assisted, even if we don't know what we're asking. So you have help and assistance with this. I just feel like it's really for you to see something about this person and the situation, more so than anything. Not so much the person, I won't say that. I feel like it's more so your circumstance and where you're at with this, this period in this journey. So I hope that made sense. I hope that resonated. I really, really do. Okay. All right. So let me see. Next is Miss Rachel. And we're at 6640. Yeah. All right. Miss Rachel. Okay, how does this person feel when they see your pictures and videos? Does he save them on his phone? There's 3 questions in one. Let's see. Let's see if Spirit wants to, get into, the extras. You're welcome, Chloe. No problem. Alright, so let's see. How does this person feel when he sees Rachel's videos and pictures? How does he feel? What does he feel, Spirit? And he can reveal whether he's saving them. Oh, wow. Okay, you got 2 cup cards and you got 2 swords cards. So the cup card you got is the 9 of cups, the Queen of Cups, the 2 of swords, and the 9 of swords. So I feel like what he's experiencing, I feel like he fantasizes, he goes into a dream state. So think about the 9 of Cups, it's like fantasies, it's dreams, wishes coming true. It's very emotional driven. It's a cup energy, emotions. So I feel like it's like this person starts fantasizing and they might think about things that they want or desire when it comes to you. They may feel connected to you because the Queen of Cups also pulls on emotions as well. It's also deep energy. She deals with deep emotions and intuitive energies and sensitivity and loving energy. So this person may, feel connected to you, or some type of feelings of love, some type of heart pulls, care for you. Yeah, you make this person's heart, I feel like, flutter, or they feel deep emotions when they're looking at your picture. And I also feel they also get caught up in their head too at the same time. Like they might be kind of split between oh no, that's too good to be true. Like when because I feel like they go into a fantasy land, because you have 2 9s. You got the 9 of Cups, but then you have the 9 of Swords, which is like a completely opposite energy. Someone being, all, hopeful and fantasizing and wish fulfillment energy, wishing and hoping, and then you get to the Nine of Swords, and it's this energy of, you know, fear and worries and expecting the worst and things like that. So I feel like this person is in split energies. They may even feel afraid to fully tap into what they're feeling, because the Queen of Swords is, she kind of gives me High Priestess energy. She's also in the same setting as the Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Cups, she's right near the ocean, dead smack in the ocean. So I feel like this person, they have that split between feeling all of this, you know, heart emotions and fluttery stuff, and then they get into this mindset of like, oh, okay, well, that's just, you know, I'm doing the most, it's extra. Some type of fear comes over them. So, yeah. Are they saving them? Possibly, because you have a treasure box right next to the, wow, right next to the Queen of Cups, and it's a treasure box that says Angel Tarot on it. I don't know if you can see it, but it says Angel Tarot on the box. So they might keep your pictures, I feel like. All right, so let's see. What do you need to know about this relationship with him? What do you need to know? What do you need to know about your relationship with this person? What does Rachel need to know? Ooh. Okay. The Queen of Cups wanted to come out. So the Queen of Cups, I'm going to read what it says. Loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights, caring for others but forgetting to take care of yourself. Trust your intuition, a deep love of family and friends, follow your heart. So I feel like what you need to know about this, I do feel like this person does care about you a lot. But I feel like Spirit is saying not to get overindulged in giving too much of yourself to where you forget about taking care of you. Also, Spirit is saying that you need to listen to your intuition and really trust and follow your heart. Because the Queen of Cups, she's very deep with her emotions. She's very, very, very loving. She's very heart-centered. So she's also someone that self-sacrifices a lot for the sake of love. I just feel like Spirit is saying, you know, to balance out that big heart that you have, that love energy that you have to give to others, but also make sure that you have that love to give back to yourself, and make sure that you're also paying attention to your intuition and not overindulging in feelings and emotions to where you're not clear within yourself. So this person does care about you. I feel like Spirit wants you to know that. But again, you can care and love about a person, but make sure that you also are loving and caring for yourself. It's very important not to lose yourself in another individual, another person. But let's see what else. If there's anything else Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. So, yeah, don't focus on the fears and the negativities and things like that. I feel like Spirit is also wanting you to challenge your fears and your doubts. You know, maybe you're focusing on the lack of something that you feel like you're not receiving or getting. Make sure that you know what your value is and what your worth is as well. Okay. So that's all Spirit wants you to know. Okay. I hope that made sense. I hope that resonated. Okay, and I'm going to move on to Miss Hannah. Ooh, are we at 70? 74 minutes. Where did I get 5 from? My little elephant. How did he fall over? $74.22. Okay. All right, Miss Hannah, you want to know if this person will ever confess their feelings for you. Is this person ever going to confess their feelings on spirit? Will this person ever confess their feelings? Okay. Might be at a time where you don't care anymore. I don't know. This is what I'm getting intuitively, but let's see what Spirit says. Let's see. King of Wands. The Lovers. Wise Counsel, which is the Hierophant in this deck. I like that they turned that into Wise Counsel. I like that. Ten of Pentacles. This to me sounds like a yes. This sounds like a yes. But it's based off of this person's free will and choice and decisions with the King of Wands. This could be the person you're asking about. Even though they're a Libra, they may have these attributes of Mr. King of Wands. So the King of Wands, it says his energy is motivational, inspiring, theatrical, ambitious. Okay? So this person will, I feel like, communicate at a point in time when it's meant to, or when this person feels led to. There is a choice or decision that's made with the Lovers card and the Wise Counsel. I do feel like Spirit is guiding the connection in some type of way, or guiding this person within the connection. So the part that stands out to me in the King of Wands, it says communicate your vision. So communicating this person's visions, their thoughts, you know, how they perceive the situation or this connection might be something that they express to you first and foremost. I feel like this is someone that's used to their own independence and, you know, doing their own thing and being comfortable in following their passions and things like that. But I feel like this person will at some point express their feelings to you. With the Ten of Pentacles, they could express their views, their vision for, you know, a partnership, a connection, I feel like, as well. Because the Lovers card is not only a card of partnerships and things like that, but you also have the Ten of Pentacles, which is about family and stability and inheritance. Then you have the Wise Counsel, which could be a card of commitment and traditions, and belief systems and structures and things like that. So this person may have, you know, ideas about relationships and what they envision for themselves. That might be what they communicate to you, and how they feel about that, or how they feel about you within these things. So let me see. Wise Counsel says unity with spiritual minded community. Ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. Compare traditional relationships. Maybe I might want to replace that with relationships, but it says compare traditional methods with new ideas to see which is best for you. So maybe this person has a fixed belief and an idea about love and relationships or something like that. So they might express it to you. Like I've said, someone may be guided in this connection with the part that stood out to me. Ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. So to answer your question, I feel like yes, at some point this person will. So, yeah. Don't hang on to that as far as like, okay, well, this is going to happen. When is it going to happen? Just let it go. Release it to the divine. You know, when it's going to happen, when it's meant to happen, and things like that. Just let it go to Spirit. Do not drive yourself crazy. Do not lose your peace by wondering when, where, and how it's going to happen. Just let it go. Okay? That's just my little advice, because, you know, we can get a little stressed out over things. The wins and the ways and the hows. Okay, so I'm going to move on to Miss Raven. Miss Raven, you're at 79:15 seconds. Raven, your question is, are you spiritually aligned with your destiny? Are you spiritually aligned? Are you aligned? Why, thank you, Violet. Is that how you say it? Violet? I don't know. Sorry. Called you Violet. I don't know how to pronounce it. But thank you. Okay, Miss Raven, are you spiritually aligned with your destiny? Are you aligned? Divine Spirit, ask for revealing. Ask for your revealing with this person. Miss Raven. Two of Wands. Okay, well, you are, okay. I don't ever like saying, because I don't believe that when we're in a place in our life, it's ordained for a reason why we're there. It's just about getting to that place where we're called to be. So there's no mistakes in the universe. You know what I mean? So with the Two of Wands, I'm going to continue to pull, but with the Two of Wands, it's like Spirit wants you to take steps towards the path that is more aligned for you. So you might be at a crossroads where you're trying to figure out exactly where you're supposed to go in your path, or it's a part of your journey where it's like, okay, well, I'm still on my path, I'm still on my destiny, or I'm in alignment with my destiny, but now I'm just at another point in it, another season within it. What do I do within this point in time? So it could be one of the two. But there's like an energy of being in that middle between leaving something behind and moving towards a new energy. So let's see. All right, you have the Ace of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like you're on the right track. I feel like it's all about, I feel like you're being prepared to move in a new direction, in a place that's more in alignment with your heart. That's more, I feel like it's a place too, your Spirit's getting you to is like really trusting in your abilities, you know, trusting in your insights, trusting in your intuition, following, you know, that path that you're being called to go to. I feel like you're being prepped for that because you have the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So don't take this as you're not moving, you're not progressing, because you are with the Eight and the Nine. That's a progression energy. The Eight is also a card of work and dedication, paying very close attention to something, you know, being very skilled. And the Nine of Pentacles is enjoying the fruits of your labor, your hard work, seeing the fruits of your efforts in your works. And it's not always going to be a physical thing that you can see. Sometimes it's just growth within the self. Even if you don't see it, other people see it. They can hear it in your voice. They can hear it in the way that you speak and the decisions you make, the life that you're living. You got to take that into consideration. It's not always about what you have or what you don't have. You know, that's not always winning. You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like you are just in a place where you're preparing yourself to move in a new direction. I feel like Spirit is saying to use your intuition. You know, ask Spirit to point you in the right direction, or your spiritual team that has your best interest and wants you to align with your path, your destined path, to align you, like to show you, okay, is this the right place? Is this the right decision? Is this the right job? Is this the right, you know, show me. Because I feel like you are on the right track. Okay? So you will experience new things in the future. I feel like your spiritual, psychic abilities are getting stronger. You're learning more and more about yourself. It could be that you're being guided to go in a new direction with, you know, career, maybe your education, something that you're really good at. Spirit is saying that you'll be successful in these things. So it could be guiding you towards, you know, a path or career or something like that that's tied into purpose. All right, so that was your reading. I hope that that resonated with you. Hope that helped you. And I am going to move on to Miss Nancy. Okay, Miss Nancy. Let's see. Where? 8422. Okay. What ancestral karma / pattern are you being guided or asked to break at this time? That is a good question. It's a very important question to ask. All right. What ancestral karma or pattern is Nancy being asked to break at this time, Divine Spirit? What are you guiding her to break? Oof. Got a small stack here. Okay. 3 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, the Sun, the Chariot, and Balance, which is the Temperance card in this deck. Okay. Patterns that you're being guided to break. The biggest thing is the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like the rest of the cards are showing you how to, get to that place of breaking this pattern, this energy, this tie, whatever you want to call it. So the 5 of Pentacles, of course, is all about impoverished, state of being or state of mind. Just kind of feeling like poor in essence, poor in energy, poor in life in some type of way. So that type of mindset needs to go, I feel like Spirit is saying. However, this has been manifesting in your family. The 5 of Pentacles, it says negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges. So it's like our thoughts really do create our reality based off of our beliefs and the things that we constantly think about, feed our energy into, it will manifest. So let's say in your family you guys are prone to negative thinking and feeling low, having limited beliefs and perspectives on your material world, your finances, your opportunities in life. It will create more problems financially rather than being in a place of, I know that money is energy. I am deserving and worthy of good opportunities. I'm deserving and worthy of financial wellness and good health and, those types of things. So it's like there's fears surrounding money. It says reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for becoming self-employed. So maybe you guys never, had that financial freedom, or if it's not finances, then it could be health. A impoverished mindset is the biggest thing that I feel like Spirit is saying that needs to be broken. So you have the Sun, you have the Chariot, and you have Balance. And I feel like Spirit is promising joy and stability, being aligned with success, period. Then you have the 3 of Wands here, which also talks about abundance due to past choices or decisions. So you can correct this by you deciding to go in a different path in life. Just by you being in that position, you change the course of this pattern by you stepping into that place where you desire to be, or choosing not to give into that impoverished mindset, So the 3 of Wands says planning for the long term, abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next. So this is Spirit wanting to take you to, greater horizons, if that makes sense. The map, she's holding a map in her hand. So it's like Spirit is giving you the map, the blueprint, and how to redirect yourself, redirect your lineage, your whatever you want to call it, your future, your future lineage. Can't even talk. And you have the Sun. I'm going to read the Sun card. It says a new time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, gratitude for the divine. So a key thing here is gratitude. It's a verse in the Bible that stands out to me. It says, petition your cares. I'm paraphrasing, Lord forgive me, but it's petitioning your needs and your cares to God and giving thanks in advance, basically. So petitioning your cares and your worries and with expectance, being grateful and thankful. So gratitude is key, you know, and believing that once you ask, once you reach out for that help and that assistance from the divine, that you will be assisted, you will be helped. Okay? The Temperance in traditional tarot is an angelic card anyway. So you do have that angelic assistance and help. Then you have the Chariot card. It says rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, public recognition. So the hard work is not so much what you do on a physical sense, but it's an energetic sense. The work that you've done for yourself, healing yourself, is also helping to heal future generations. So that hard work is going to pay off. And then you have balance. It says blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary, successful compromise, the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. So it's also teaching you how to come together, how to align yourself with the right people, the right energies, the right circumstances, and bringing that energetic balance in your family. So Spirit's working through you to do that. So you got to believe in yourself, and you're not doing it all by yourself. You have spiritual help as well. Okay. All right, your last question was, what makes this person think that you guys have a deep connection? Okay. Let's see. What makes this person think that you guys have a deep connection? Divine Spirit, thank you. Interesting. You have the Empress. You have Miss Empress. You have the Two of Cups, and you have the Three of Wands once again. So, interesting. So with this, I feel like why this person feels like you guys have a deep connection is because there's a sense of familiarity. You guys may resonate with each other. This person may see a lot of themselves in you. You may also remind them of their mother, and that sounds probably like, why? But I feel that your energy is very welcoming, it's very nurturing. It's a comfort. It's like a home-like feeling. It's kind of like the Six of Cups. These two adults it kind of reminds me of the Six of Cups a little bit, and it has a house in the back. So I feel like it's a familiar energy that this person feels with you. The Three of Wands, it could also feel like a long-distance friend, like someone from past, like an old dear friend from back in the day, or you know, you remind me of, you know, something that I may have never met. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, because I've experienced this with different people in my life. Like, oh, this person looks familiar, that their energy is familiar, but you don't have to know them, you know, or have ever known them. And some people say, you know, it's past lives, but there is some type of resonance. So the Empress, it says, time to take action, give birth to your dreams, creative projects will be very successful, abundance and prosperity. So, excuse me, so this person can also look at you as very admirable, like you have it together, you're very attractive. So, you know, that's another thing, you know, attraction is playing a role in that. Then you have the Two of Cups, which says falling in love or resurgence of a romantic relationship. Forgiveness and the ending of challenges, exchanging gifts, don't give up on people you love. So that loving energy is there. Cupid's up there with his arrow. You guys like have a mutual exchange of energy and emotions. Like I said, I really feel like it's more so the familiarity that this person feels with your essence and your energy. So yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. So next is, I didn't mean to do that because I didn't see what you said, so I apologize. I'm going to call you Z. 94. Okay. Alright, why did... Why did this person pop up on you on the train and expect me to initiate a conversation after all this time? Why did this person pop up on the train on Monday and expect for you to initiate? Whoa. Interesting. Alright. The Five of Wands is this person looking in the mirror with their wand in their hand. So ego did play a role in that with this person. It's kind of like an entitled energy, I feel. With the Seven of Pentacles, you may have invested a lot of energy into this person. You may have gave a lot to them. It's kind of like an entitlement, if that makes sense. Let's see, why did they pop up on you? Six of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like Spirit was trying to see if you are really ready to move on. Because I feel like, again, you've put a lot of effort and energy into this connection or this situation. There's like this goddess. So this woman is sculpting this goddess with this trumpet in her hand, the sculpture. So I feel like it's kind of like a part of yourself. It's like calling to your attention. I don't know if this is a past situation. It kind of feels like somebody that is maybe supposed to be in your past, or someone you feel like you put in your past or should have put in your past. But there's not a clarity or closure from this situation. And I feel like Spirit is saying to you, whether you're completely, really, truly done with investing in this situation or this connection. Because the thing is, and the swan on this Six of Swords stands out to me. It's like swans for me are like what people call soulmate or twin flame, animal totems or whatever. That you're going to have clarity moving forward whether or not this is the person for you, or more clarity about what it is that you're really deserving of when it comes to love. So I feel like with the Five of Wands, this person was in their ego. Six of Pentacles is like you've invested a lot into this situation at one point, and I feel like this person kind of feels entitled to that, or it's like what they're used to. Even if it's not romantic, this person is used to you investing in something. So investing or initiating, this person was in their ego. So with the Six of Swords, I feel like it's about finding that peace within the situation, whether you're going to further invest in this connection or not, or what are you going to do in the near future. There's some need for clarity within yourself when it comes to this. And I feel like it's a part of you that's like calling this to your attention, for you to pay attention to self. If you're honoring yourself, that goddess in this could be your divine feminine energy, could represent your higher self. So yeah, I hope that resonated. I hope that made sense. Okay. All right. Okay, Miss Taylor. Okay, Taylor. Why are you so drawn to this connection? Why are you so drawn to this connection? Okay, there could be a spiritual tie there. So let's see, why are you so drawn to this connection? Why is Taylor so drawn to this connection? Okay. You have the Four of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the World, and the Will. Okay, so the Will to me is like, could be like a people that are destined to come into your life. There's something that's fated under the Will. So I also feel as well like it could be karmic energy. There is some type of soul tie to this person, some type of cord that's there. With the World card, I also feel like that's another card of, you know, collective energy and also karmic ties, you know, connected to people in the collective. So then you also have the Four of Cups and the Nine of Wands. I feel like to some extent, and I'm going to be really honest, you're kind of discontent with things in your life, or you're discontent with your love life, and therefore I'm gonna be honest, I feel like you're kind of settling. This person may not be the most emotionally available person, and you may not be emotionally available either. So this connection, it kind of is comfortable for you because you don't have to really be that emotionally vulnerable or open with a person. And I feel like Spirit is like using this connection for you to cut out a cycle, a pattern. The Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior card. So it's like she's protecting herself. She's got armor. She's got a shield before her. This man in the Four of Cups card is like sitting and contemplating. They're not seeing what the angels are presenting to them. They're focusing on these three cups ahead of them. So it's like never fully feeling satisfied in life. This person may be someone that's currently distracted by things to where they're not open to receive love fully and wholeheartedly. And I feel like Spirit's trying to get your attention with that. Maybe you're not seeing the point. The card says missing the point. Failing to recognize a magical opportunity, missing the point. So there's something that Spirit is trying to get you to see. I feel like the part of the reason why you feel so drawn and connected to this person, because there's a similarity in wounds. It's comfortable. The energy is like a level of emotional distance. I don't feel like this person has ever fully been vulnerable with you or anybody to the extent to feel a deep connection with them. The Nine of Wands, it says protect what you have created, be prepared, never give up, ask your angels to help you. So I feel like Spirit is telling you to protect what you've created when it comes to your desires in love, period. Not give that up. Like, don't give up your desires for love. Be prepared. I feel like Spirit's preparing you to receive something that's really of your highest good, and not to give up on that goal, not to give up on that dream. And I feel like this connection is being used to kind of like show you something about yourself. And if this person is open to their spiritual, you know, side and open to self, they'll see the same thing that Spirit is using you to help them go within themselves as well. But I feel like this is to end a cycle so that you can be free from a past cycle and free you to the point where you can call in what's really meant for you. And I feel like it's going to lead to a place where you've become enlightened about something, spiritual growth as well in the future. So the World card says a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment, a spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want, be proud of yourself. Then the Wheel of Fortune says a fresh new start or the end of delays, sudden to unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, travel or new vehicle. So it's like things are going to turn around in your favor for you, whatever the cycle and chapter is that you're in your love life or have been for quite some time, even prior to this person, is going to shift and you're closing out something. So the Wounded Warrior is like to persevere and not give up, to face your adversities, face those things within you so that you can dismantle them, remove them, cast them out so that you can allow something better to come into your life. So whether it be with this person or not, I'm not really getting a strong connection between the two of you. Like there's something that's saying you guys are to be together, nothing like that. I don't see that here. It's more so pointing to the wounds or what have you, and what's causing you to feel this connection towards this person. But the biggest thing is, you know, you as the woman in the Nine of Wands. I feel like that's your energy to come, face your adversities, your challenges, your wounds, protect your heart, protect what it is that you truly desire and love, and not give up, and prepare yourself to receive that blessing, and ask spirit to guide you and to help you. Ask your angels, your guides, because you're going to close out a cycle, and it's going to lead to success, spiritual growth, and much more for you, I feel like. Okay. All right, that was your reading. Okay, so I hope that helped you. Hope that resonated. Let me see. I'm missing a person. Okay, I'm missing someone. Give me a second. Okay, found you. I found you. Ariel. Alright, Miss Ariel, you want to know what does the rest of this year have in store for you? What does the rest of 2020 have for you? What major energies do you see? Okay, Four of Swords, the King of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Ego, which is the Devil card. All right, let's see. Okay. So there could be a significant masculine energy in your life. Greetings, Ariel. Whether it's, father, family member, whatever, friends, love interest, lover, what have you. There's some type of masculine energies here. I feel like it's an older energy and a younger energy as well. I feel like this person may be, the older masculine energy may be here to give you some type of advice, or maybe as an example, they're demonstrating something to pay attention to, or they're giving you wise advice of some sort. I feel like Spirit is wanting you to go within yourself and really take time to meditate, because in the rest of the next year, you might need to make some decisions to release what doesn't serve you. It seems like with the Ego card, which is the Devil, the things that maybe you perceive to have held you back in life or something like that, or people and things that you feel like is keeping you captive from moving forward, or you can't seem to let go. I feel like you need a break, energetically, or a mental break. Just take time out for yourself during the winter months, especially. The Four of Swords, really the swords in general. If you're asking about seasons, I would associate the swords to winter season. So really in that time, I feel like you're going to receive a lot of clarity. During Capricorn season, towards the end of the year, I feel like you're going to start to break these ties and these cords. And Archangel Michael is assisting this woman with cutting these links and chains off of her, even though she's blindfolded. So even if you feel like you don't know exactly what it is that's holding you back, or what it is that you might need to free yourself from, whatever your fears are, even if you may not be able to fully grasp or identify what they are, I feel like you have help that's going to do this for you. That's going to help you break free from these ties. So any unhealthy patterns, addictions and things like that, you're going to be assisted and helped. So the Page of Wands could be that there's someone around you, could be a male energy that could bring some type of exciting message or news or optimism about something. This person themselves, they could be a Sagittarius. or during Sagittarius season, you might get a lot of clarity and things that excite you, that give you passion, make you focus on what you wish to create in the near future for yourself. It could be a creative project that you get an idea about. But I just feel like with some time, you're going to get a lot of clarity. And I feel like you're going to maybe be wanting to rest more during the winter seasons, or Spirit is saying you want to get as much rest as you can, because I feel like your mind, you might have a lot going on mentally and you might need to rest. Okay, take time out. So, yes, advice is going to be very, very important for you. Wise counsel. Just don't take advice from just anybody, but, you know, take heed to wise counsel. Someone that shows and prove of what they're talking about. Someone that does, let's say, live a healthy lifestyle, or someone that is happy, or someone that has been through the things that you're going through, and you know the difference between wise counsel or people that are just peanut gallery, and you don't need to take, any type of advice from those type of people. But I feel like it's some type of masculine energy that's very strong. Okay. All right. So yeah, it looks like Spirit just wants you to clean your slate from anything that doesn't serve you, so it can prep you for the new year. Focus on something creative as well, or what gives you passion, because we're being called to fully step into our callings and our paths and our purposes, and a lot of it is a seed of our passions and our gifts and our talents play a role in that. So I hope that resonated with you, Miss Ariel. All right, let me see, Miss Nora. You're welcome. Okay, Miss Nora, your question. Okay, your question was, what will this person like better about? Oh, oh, okay, okay. I wish I had some little cards, little cards, but I don't. I don't feel comfortable using my angel cards for that. Okay, let me see, because I don't, I'm not gonna use my angel cards for that. Okay, let me see, get my Rider-Waite, get my Rider-Dies. Okay. Okay. What will this person like better about the sex with Nora over their ex? What will this person like better about the sex with Nora over his ex? Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. I'm not taking all these cards. Okay. Alright, you might be a little kinky, okay? Maybe their ex was not into the kinks and shit like that. Excuse my language. I feel like there's a level of pain, and I don't feel like it's pain like, I mean, it's pain, but it's not like, something that's not enjoyable type of pain. I feel like it's something that is enjoyed. You might be someone that does get into the dark side of sexuality, whereas maybe their ex was not comfortable, because the Empress and Devil energy, that's like complete opposite. I am seeing some kinky shit, like being tied up in strange positions and pain and you know, being okay. I don't know if I can say this on my live because I'm not trying to get flagged, but you know where I'm getting at, the kinks. So this person may like the fact that you have that side to you, and even if you know, you guys aren't using like toys and stuff, there's a dark element to your sex where you guys might like to be really rough with each other. It could be that you do the things that maybe this person was not willing to do. Um, you put in a lot of work to please your partner. The Empress can also be someone that's very attentive, very nurturing, okay? Um, very sensual. She's ruled by Venus, so it's a sensual energy. And the Eight of Pentacles is like someone that's, you know, a perfectionist that puts in a lot of effort, a lot of work, a lot of time and energy. So this person feels that about you. So easily I feel like this person feels like you are more expansive in your sexuality versus the other person. I feel like you may have turned this person on to some other things that they didn't know that they were interested in or into. So yeah. Thanks for the challenge. Alright. I like doing sex reads. It's like fluid. Like, I don't know. I could read the Rider Waite in a sexual way and like flawlessly. It's very interesting. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. I was not about to use my angel tarot for that, okay? Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, we're going to move on to Ashley. 116. Okay, Miss Ashley. What does the future hold for you? What possibilities does the future hold for you in your love life? Okay. In your career is the second. And what does your ancestors want to communicate with you is your last question. Okay. Okay, Divine Spirit, thanks for higher guidance and clarity from Miss Ashley. What possible? Oh, okay, okay. Don't you leave my table. You got renewal, which is the Judgment card. That's actually a good thing. So the possibilities in your love life is, I feel that, well, right now you're gonna get a lot of clarity about your love life. Your heart is going to, you're going to have a lot of clarity about the areas of love. And I feel like it's because some things from your past is going to present itself, like for you to review it so that you can close it completely out, so that you can move in a new direction in love. Like Spirit's preparing you. So the 10 of Wands and the High Priestess also comes out. So I feel like it's discerning what to take on and what to let go, like not carrying those heavy burdens anymore. Paying attention to healthy and unhealthy patterns in love. It might start from the genesis of your life, which is, you know, your upbringing, your family's partnerships and dynamics. But the High Priestess being here, I feel like also is just like a major, you know, your gift of discernment is going to be very, very strong. I feel like when it comes to love, you're going to be able to find what your true desires are. So the card, I'm going to read the High Priestess card. It says, meditate and turn inward to discover your true soul's desire. This is not a time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. So this is like a big major turning point for you, in a place where I feel like letting go. Maybe your biggest thing was not having clarity about which direction to take in your life, or is this the right person for me? Are they not the right person? I feel like when you let go of whatever it is that's heavy on you, whatever the patterns are, and you really take time to really listen to what your heart is saying, what your soul is telling you, you're going to have much clarity. Before you take any action in love, or before this person or that one comes in, or before this person tries to get at you, I feel like you're going to be more discerning, which is a good thing. Okay. Let's see. career. What possibilities does Ashley's career hold for her and her career? Five of Swords, or is this Five of Cups? Sorry, Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Awakening card, which is the Hangman. So don't freak out, because I'm not getting anything bad from this. So your career itself, the possibilities is that, again, you get an opportunity to shift something, but I feel like it's more so about your choices and decisions so that you can align with what it is that you really, really want for yourself. So it could be, you know, it's easy to sweat what isn't working, or this isn't going well, or that didn't go well in the past, or what if this isn't ever going to happen for me, or I'm never going to be happy with career, you know, my career life. But if that has been a situation for you, it's like Spirit is saying to forgive yourself for whatever may have not came to pass, or that you felt like should have happened, or disappointments that you've experienced connected to your career, and maybe also connected outside of your career. That energy of despair and just kind of not seeing things positively. Because the thing about the Five of Cups is like those 3 cups have fallen over, but there's still 2 cups that stand. So even though it might seem like all is lost, there's still unexpected things that wait, that lie in, you know, lie behind you or around you that you can't see yet for yourself. Then you have the Four of Pentacles, which is, I feel like Spirit is telling you to make smart business decisions in the near future. Could also be getting out of that place of feeling focus on, you know, the lack of things, or I can't do this and I can't do that. You know, start thinking like a boss is what I'm hearing. Even if you don't have it like a boss, think like a boss. Start moving like a boss would, I'm hearing. Then you have the Awakening card, which again is the Hangman card. And I feel like Spirit may have you in a place where it may feel stagnant, like nothing's happening, nothing's manifesting. But this is to kind of shake things up for you in a way that you can see things from a different perspective. You have the ability to awaken to what your path may truly be, or what it is that you truly want for yourself. It gives you time to pause and reflect, you know, to get that insight, what it is that you truly want for yourself. And this is time for you to embrace your gifts, to embrace your talents, to embrace your individuality, your uniqueness. Okay. All right, let's see what your spiritual team wants you to know. What do they want to communicate to you at this time? What does your spiritual team want you? Okay. You have the Empress, the Sun, Balance, which is the Temperance. You got all major arcanas. Okay. So, the Empress, the Sun, the Balance, they're wanting you to know, and what they're trying to communicate to you is to open your eyes to the blessings that you have in your life and be open to receive much more for yourself that you haven't really even scratched the surface. I feel like Spirit also wants you to focus on your creativity. Focus on your gifts, finding out what you're good at, or if you already know what you're good at, strengthening that muscle of what you're good at. Feed into your passions is a message that I've been getting a lot lately for people, is start feeding your passions, start serving your passions, and it will serve you. So, Spirit instilled these gifts into you for a reason. Also, you know, creative ways to bring in beautiful things into your life. But I feel like the biggest thing is receptivity, not being so hard on yourself, nurturing yourself, loving yourself in ways maybe that, you know, you haven't before. Giving yourself more credit than what you have been giving yourself. know that it's okay to desire things and want better for yourself, want the very best. It's okay to desire that. Also, I feel like Spirit is wanting you to be open to assistance and help. I feel like they also want you to be open to come together with others. There's divine intervention that's taking place in your life. So it's like, be patient with yourself. You are finding balance within you. I feel like you are embracing sides of yourself that are new to you, that are foreign. Also, again, your diversity, your uniqueness is something that Spirit wants you to embrace. So when you open yourself to receive and you're in that childlike energy, because it's like mother and child energy I'm picking up too, like being that empress, being, you know, responsible for yourself, but also being very loving towards yourself, being honest with yourself. At the same time, being in that childlike space, being receptive is going to open your eyes to see the opportunities around you. Like, things are just going to come to you, I feel like. Whether this is creative ideas, whether this is ways to align yourself with the path that's best for you or decisions that's best for you, you're going to get that clarity, that peace of mind, I feel like. So just give yourself some time and patience. Don't be so hard on yourself. Okay. All right. So that was your reading, Miss Ashley. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Let's see. Miss Samantha. Where we at? 126.42. Alright, Miss Samantha. Is it your birthday today? If it is, happy birthday. Happy rebirthday. I call it rebirth day. Okay, let's see. If I passed, if we missed it, happy belated birthday. What birthday message do your ancestors have for you? What message do they have for you? What message do y'all have, Samantha? Okay, interesting. You got a 5 and a 6, but of different suits. But that's interesting. So you have the 5 of Cups and you have the 6 of Swords. Let's see. They want you to get past focusing on the negative things and things not turning out the way that you wanted them to or expected, anticipated, and to forgive yourself. Because, as the card says, everything happens for a reason. Look at the hidden blessings in why things happened the way that they did. But also to know that just because those few cups spilled over, it doesn't mean that there's still not other opportunities for you. So it could be like Spirit wants you to get out of that energy of pessimism or being too hard on yourself, because the 2 cups still stand. And it's like you have the choice whether you recognize it or not, or you're going to dwell and focus on what was lost in your life or seemingly lost in your life. The 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords talks about moving past our challenges, moving past things. You know, there's hope, moving away from that 5 energy. 5s are the energies of conflict and challenges and changes. Sometimes unexpected changes, sometimes not the most of happiest changes. But either way it goes, it's like Spirit is helping you to find that place of peace. Okay. They may also be letting you know that there's some type of sadness, the depression energy is coming to an end. You're welcome, Samantha. Yeah, I feel that this is them letting you know that there's this ending of a challenge, but it's also that choice that you have to turn away from that which is seemingly lost and be open to the fact there is still beautiful things on the other side for you that you can't see, and have that hope and faith that you're going to be guided into that. You're going to be guided into a new energy, a new beginning for yourself, a place of peace and relief. Once you let go, it's like Spirit saying, once you let go of that feeling of disappointment, beating yourself up for the way things happened and didn't happen. Once you let go of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and it went like this, and you know that, when you let go, that peace is going to come over you, because there's still hope for you in the future. It's like, this is not it. This is not all that there is. This is not all that you deserve. And sometimes when you've been in that energy for so long, you don't know what it's like to be up or to have peace at sometimes, because it's used, you know, we can tend to be used to the feeling of things being not in our favor, or this is as good as it gets. It always happens this way, or, you know what I mean? So that's what they want you to know. And it equals out to 11. You got 5 and 6. Okay, so what do they want you to know about this recent job opportunity that came to you? What do they want you to know about it? What do you guys want to know about it? With this recent job opportunity? Okay. I'm going to turn these upward. I must have put these in wrong. Okay. What does Spirit want you to know about this job opportunity? You have the 8 of Wands. Release, which is the Death card, I believe. I think it's the Death card. If it's not, it's the Tower, but I think it's, let me see. It doesn't matter. I mean, we can still read it intuitively. You have the 9 of Cups. You have the High Priestess. You have Renewal, which is the Judgment card, and you have the 10 of Wands. Okay, so 11, 12, 13. Yeah, it's Death. Okay. Then you have the 10 of Wands. So I feel like this is something that is, I feel like this is a fresh new start for you. I feel like Spirit really wants you to, it's almost like they want you, like when things are presented to you, or when choices or opportunities, it's like to really listen if this resonates with your soul, if this is something that's of your highest good, does this align with your path, or, you know, it's something to help you develop your intuitive gifts and also trust what you get, trust in that guidance that you receive. But I feel like this is an opportunity for things to move forward in a positive direction. I feel like this is a positive opportunity for you. It could lead to unexpected changes, you know, shifts in your life, because there is something coming to an end with the Death card. Whenever the Death card comes out, it does represent, you know, the ending of something and rebirth or transformation within a situation or within self. So there's new beginning that's coming out for you. Release the old, you know. You don't want to take the old experiences and the old energy. When something new is being presented to you, of course, always use your discernment to ask if this is coming from the divine for you, if this is truly a divine blessing, because not all good opportunities come from the divine. But I feel like this is something that's good for you. But again, Spirit's saying to honor your intuition, to know and discern what is of your highest good. But I feel like it's some type of wish fulfillment involved in this too, with the 9 of Cups. The 10 of Wands is like, let go of those heavy burdens so that you can have balance within your, like, within your energy. So you could be too heavy. It's like, in order for this 8 of Wands to move, you gotta let go of that stagnant energy of the 10 of Wands. So I feel like Spirit is saying to embrace this. There's new energy in it. Okay. some type of choice involved still within it, whether you've already agreed to this or not, or the choice of what type of energy are you going to walk in with this new opportunity, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. So next here is Miss Alexis. I can't see. 13512. You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your birthday. And the best of luck in your future endeavors and path. Okay, Miss Alexis. I'm going to use my Rider-Waite for your questions, I think, if I can find it. I'm going to do my Rider-Waite. Okay, what will Halloween be like for you? What's Halloween going to be like? Halloween, what's Halloween going to be like? It's interesting. These are the same cards that came out in Samantha's reading, but just, it's interesting. Death card, Scorpio energy, the world. So, I feel like your energy is like, if you're going out, you're doing something, it seems like you're going to get a lot of attention with the world card, the judgment card. It's like your energy, like you're going to attract a lot of attention, I feel like. So it could be your costume, whether, you know, that's a good attention or something. But I feel like it's going to stand out. And I feel like your energy is very magnetic. The High Priestess card here. It's like a subtle, powerful energy, or it's just like people are just like attracted to you. But I feel like you are going to get a lot of attention with the Six of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles could be someone working their way towards offering you something. So it could be that night or something like that. Someone's waiting, or yeah, it's like waiting for the right opportunity to present something to you with the Ace of Wands. Then you have the Death card. To me is kind of like, I don't feel like it's the Death card type of energy. I feel like it's that Scorpio energy. Is kind of dark. So I don't know if you're gonna wear something that's like spooky but sexy, or something that's like startling in some sense, but a lot of people are attracted to it, whatever it is. That's interesting. But I feel like your energy, I would say protect your energy. Not saying like something bad or spooky, but because your energy is very strong and very potent. I don't know if you're into spell work or something like that, or you yourself is a walking spell, because it looks like you're very attractive to people. A lot of people are going to be like looking at you. If it's not you going out for Halloween and you post something, or you post your costume or something like that, I get a lot of attention from it. Maybe people hitting you up in your DMs, I don't know, but I feel like your energy is very highly charged, if that makes sense. All right. How would this person feel if you asked to meet up with them on Halloween of this month? How would this person feel? Okay. Got a lot of tens. Got 3 10s here. Got the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Swords in reverse, and the 7 of Cups in reverse with the 4 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So how would this person feel? This person may actually hope, hope or currently hoping that you will reach out to them anyway. Because I feel like they're trying to figure out a way to come in or make an offer to you. Because there's a little bit of fear here. So I feel like this person would be open with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this person would be open to it because it's like their own will and their own mind is kind of like in a place of feeling like they can't do it. They can't make it happen. Kind of feeling discouraged. So I feel like this person will be open to it. Let me see. I'm going to clarify. High Priestess. Meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not a time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. So I feel like this person, they might think about it. So if I were you, if you feel guided to ask them, maybe do it before Halloween just to see where they're at with it and give them time to meditate, because not only is this person in their head about things when it comes to you and how to approach you, they may also still be in a funk within themselves. But I feel like this person is going to take it inward and like, okay, shouldn't I, should I go? Like I want to, or should we, hang out? I feel like they do want to, but give them time to marinate on it, and also use your own intuition as well to know if, should you reach out, how, that whole thing. What will your next sexual encounter be like with this person? Let's see. Whoa, okay. What the hell? Wow. Very in sync. This person may get another side of you sexually. I feel like you're going to be in control of it. Like you guys are going to be on the same page mentally, or you guys might like talk during sex, communicate with each other. But I feel like you're going to be in control, like the leader of the sex, if you will. And I feel like you guys are going to be in sync because you have 2 King of Swords and Queen of Swords, 2 of Cups, the Moon and the Sun. Those are like 2 opposite energies. So I feel like you guys are going to be in sync and connected with one another, I feel like. So another thing too is like this person could be kind of holding back a lot at the same time, but it's like you guys are very in tune and very in sync with each other sexually. Could be like your movements are synchronized sexually, or you guys are just in tune with what the other person desires and needs, or where to touch this person, where to kiss them, how to move this way, that way. So yeah, I feel like it will be in the morning after. Like you guys might feel a little more connected to each other on a mental level, or you guys might feel like you guys are more comfortable to communicate with one another as well. Like you guys can let that communication flow freely. Yeah, so if this happens at night, the next day, I feel like you guys will have a little more clarity about this. You guys will communicate more clearly with each other, because this person can be a little closed off when it comes to their emotions. Or both of you might be that way. Okay. Alright, so I hope that resonated with you. So my last lady here, okay, 144. Okay. Your question is, will you, or when will you? Let's see. Spirit, can you tap into... Okay. You have the Eight of Pentacles and you have the Devil. If I had to go off a time frame, it could be during Capricorn season, which Capricorn is like December, January. And the Eight of Pentacles is a card of work. So I feel like it could be in the month of December or January, possibly. Could be before that, but I feel the Devil card, that's Capricorn energy. And when I ask about time frames and a major arcana comes out, I feel like Spirit is giving me a time frame. Because usually I'll get answers like, okay, well, you need to blah, blah, blah. It's not giving me that all the time. Because Spirit doesn't always reveal time frames and stuff like that. So, yeah. I'm going to say either before or during Capricorn season, which is December, January. Okay. All right. Let me know how that goes. And as always, I appreciate each and every one of you that participated in this reading. Anyone that received clarity out of someone else's reading, I hope that you know, got what you needed, that it assisted you in a positive way, that I've helped you. And as always, much love. I'll catch you guys in the next video, next reading. Until next time, peace.